portrait made may sound like a concept of a bygone era, but believe it or not, Mumbai still boasts of a photo studio which is almost a century old and still offers these portraits. Shimangi Sinha caught up the founders of this 3-generation-old business to bring you tips on how to stay relevant in a rapidly evolving industry.
Photographs have the power to take one back to a time they never even knew existed. Standing testimony to this is Indian Art Studio, a 100-year-old photo studio in Mumbai which even has a chalk named after it. Run by the 4th generation of the Chadha family, this photo studio is a concrete lesson in the evolution of the photography and videography industry.
From black and white photography to GoPros, you've seen about 100 years of change in the industry. What has the journey been like for you at Indian Art Studio?
The journey has been fantastic right now. But today I remember my father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, because it's all about their benedictions, because right now we are sitting here and we are enjoying the fruits of what they have really put in, the seeds have been put in by them. As you said just now, that about black and white to digital photography. If you just go back to the era of black and white photography and when the photography started somewhere in 1870s, there were no institutes, there were no Google, there was nothing, and if they had to learn the art, so photography was more about art rather than science.
You're the 4th generation of this family business. What are the tips that you've learned over the years while running a family business, and do you think it's challenging?
Indian Art Studio is a family of professionals. We don't treat this as a business, it's a profession. What we are continuing is right now the profession of photography. To run any family profession or business, you should have that vision and that insight and that passion for it, because if you don't have that passion, I cannot just term myself as a photographer if I do not have the passion to hold a camera, and just I cannot say that okay, all my client is I'm going to give you photographic services, and I cannot just call myself a photographer and just run a business without holding a camera in my hand. So to continue this profession, you need to know the intricacies and you need to have the knowledge of the whole subject on whatever field you are in, whether it's art or science or business or anything. You need to know the inside and out of the whole profession.
While you have a beautiful studio in Mumbai, how have you been able to create an online presence for yourself as well so you can connect with the younger audience better?
We were the pioneers into the first persons in the photography industry that we started with a website where we had online selling of photographs. 2006, 2007, we already started with online selling. So that was the time when we were the pioneers to start with online selling of photographs. So we have adopted, we are with the time and we are keeping updated ourselves. We are not just looking, we are not just an heritage or just an old studio. We are catering to our clients right today also in 2017, and we are updated to the highest level right now.
An Indian Art Studio, one can still get photographs clicked under traditional dazzling 1000-watt bulbs, get old pictures hand tinted, and even restore paintings of photos that didn't quite stand the test of time.
In olden days, there used to be only black and white photography, which we used to print from a plate cameras and black and white. You can think over the ideas of the older photographers or the idea of the older people that it is a black and white photography, right? How to make it colored? He used to paint the whole photograph. That was known as a hand tinting. Hand tinting was basically converting a black and white photograph into a colored picture.
Now, some photographers like to focus on their core competencies, whether it's wedding photography or event photography. As a studio who has been around here for about 100 years, what is your tip? Should photographers diversify or find a niche for themselves?
Honestly, to answer this question, basically, if we talk about today's world, you cannot term yourself as a wedding photographer or kids photographer or event photographer. This was the basic knowledge which our forefathers have given us. Never stick to one line. It's like do everything, because every day should be a new day according to what my grandfather taught us.
A photography enthusiast is absolutely spoiled for choice these days with modern, easy-to-use cameras. In such a case, how do you manage to stay relevant when people can actually take photographs sitting at home?
Basically, there was a time when people used to stick to the gadgets, iPhones and DSLRs and all that. But there's always a saturation point to anything and everything. People now have realized there's always an eye for photography. There's a profession. See, man behind the camera is more important. So basically, our industry is totally and wholly surviving on service and quality. And basically, the eye for that subject, that's more important.
The Chadha family is all set to celebrate the historic studio's centennial in December 2017. And a visit to the studio guarantees to leave one charmed with its vintage feel and commitment to the art of capturing moments.
With that is a wrap on this episode.